So we're back here in Christchurch at the beautiful Russley Golf Course. This is our second annual charity golf day supporting Level Playing Field. So we've got a few really key sponsors that are supporting us today. Importantly, we've got Business Insurance Limited. These guys are sponsoring a hole for us and are running a hole-in-one competition. So we've actually got $40,000 up for grabs today. 20K of that will go towards charity and 20K for someone if they're able to hit the hole-in-one. And then secondly, we've got Tavendale and Partners, who I know I've got a couple of teams playing. They're sponsoring a hole, and I hear there's some pretty cool stuff that they're going to be doing on that hole to get everyone around it. So big shout out to those guys, and then obviously a massive shout out to everyone else who's playing today. We should have about 75 people on course, lots of teams, and some really cool auction items at the end of the day. We've got a massive trip to Queenstown, Crusaders, season membership for a family, and we've got a number of other items there as well.
So we're from Tavendale and Partners. We're lawyers here in Christchurch. We also have offices in Ashburton, Auckland and Nelson, and we're here to support Level Playing Field and Red Badge. So we have 2 teams playing today, so 8 people out on the green, and we're also sponsoring a hole, and we're doing an activation there, which is teeing off with your putter. So it'll be very interesting to see how that goes.
Christchurch has always been, it's had a special place in our heart. We've been here for 25 plus years. It's had a tough time of late. It's important to contribute to Christchurch in the way that we can support kids to get into sport through Level Playing Field.
So we're so stoked to be partnering with Red Badge. They've been a massive support of what we do. The last charity golf day we had up in Auckland, we raised over 20 grand, and as a result that helped us reach our goal and support 65 kids into sport last year. We've got a goal of supporting 100 this year, so we're just trying to increase our funding wherever we can, and we're really looking forward to supporting more rangatahi. At Level Playing Field, we get kids into sport and we help support them however they need. So it might be that we pay for their fees and a piece of equipment. We've helped some kids into the gym to support what they're doing in their sport. So whatever their needs are, we personalise it and we look after them as best as we can.
So it's just me and my daughter, who's 14 years old, and she's an elite cheerleader. And she also is heavily involved in netball. Some of the barriers, especially now in society, are obviously costs are a huge factor. And it's really great that there are these foundations that are helping those that just can't afford it. And also like parents that have to work full time, that don't have the time to get their children out and about. It just helps society in a general, like keeping our youth safer and motivated.
Selling at 3-4, anyone 3-5, last call. Sold, well done. This one is a golf trip to Queenstown, 4 people. We're about to sell 4,200, far side, sold. Well done, sir. There's a bit of work to go in behind the scenes, but all up, we're looking at a circa $10,000 today for Level Playing Field. So massive thank you to all of you for coming along today. Look, this is important to Red Badge because as a business, we started on the side of a sports field. So there's a nice tie-in for us. Kids in sport is something that's really important to us, and every day our teams across New Zealand and shopping centres and tertiary institutes and councils, we deal with kids who are potentially on the wrong side of the track. So this is an opportunity for us to actually try and stop that trend, get in the middle of it and try and do some good to keep these kids in sport and ideally keep them out of court, which is for us is really important and it means a lot.